Hey guys, just wanted to hop on quick and do one of the two videos that I plan on doing with just a brief description about the primers that I had mentioned yesterday. I think I'm going to do this via like an IGTV just to start before I jump to any other platforms. I'm still really getting used to this and I don't technically have probably the right equipment that I should be using for these kind of videos, but I figured we'll just make the most of it and see how it goes. I pulled those primers back out again so I could talk a little bit about each one. I don't want this to be a long video, just kind of quick and dirty. But to kind of start in no particular order, one of them I had mentioned was the Wet n Wild Primer Focus. This is the primer serum that they have. This is my second bottle of it. I love this. I wish I had better camera resolution quality because you could see this liquid has like a little bit of like a shimmer to it. It doesn't show up glittery on the face at all, but it is amazingly hydrating. I put it on right before foundation application and it just soaks into the skin. It just leaves a beautiful, beautiful shimmer on the skin. It's a little tacky, nothing crazy, but it definitely is amazingly hydrating. I believe you can get this really at any drugstore. I think I got mine from Ulta for like $6.99. So I really do recommend this one if you are at all interested in trying like a serum primer, something that's not so thick or tacky. Conversely, on the opposite end of the spectrum, this is the e.l.f. Mint Melt. I got this one right off the e.l.f. website. I think it was like $8, but I wanted to try it because so many people have said that this is a really good dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. A lot of people love that primer, and then there are people that hate it because it has a very strong smell that people just react adversely to. This has a little bit of a smell, nothing like negative or off-putting, but oh my goodness, this makes your makeup last all day. It is incredibly hot outside, so if you are using a gripping primer, this will make your makeup stay in place all day. Does not budge. I noticed that when I wear this, not even like the little sunshade lines on my nose, like I won't even see that. This is such a good primer, and for $8, especially in this kind of heat, totally worth it. Next one is the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Illuminating Primer. Flower Beauty is Drew Barrymore's line, for those of you who didn't know that. The whole line is incredible. Ulta carries it. I believe some Walmarts carry it, but I've never purchased it there. I've only ever got it from Ulta. Great illuminating primer. I kind of use this as a dupe for my all-time favorite primer, which I actually didn't mention in the high-end category because Becca's actually going out of business. My favorite primer of all time is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is a new one that I haven't opened yet. When I found out Becca was going out of business, I ordered a couple of these because there's no primer like it ever. So if you can get your hands on it, I haven't been on Becca's website recently, but if you can get your hands on it, there is no primer like this one. I didn't necessarily want to put it in there because I know once it's gone, it's gone. But Flower Beauty is a really great dupe for that primer. This is definitely more liquidy than this. But again, the effect is still the same. Even if you're wearing a mattifying foundation, it makes your foundation just look more skin-like. It has a better glow to it. I really enjoy this. I believe you can pick this one up. It's like $10.99, $11 at Ulta, but you can almost always find it on sale. Very rarely are you going to have to pay full price unless, you're getting it on the one-off chance that Ulta's not running a sale. So next up is the Believe Beauty Pretty and Primed Primer. This is a hydrating primer. So a couple things about this brand. Believe Beauty, sorry, just had to take a pause there. Emmett is supposed to be napping right now, and he's definitely not napping right now. So he decided to sneak in here and find out what was going on. So I had to put him down again. But anyways, Believe Beauty. So this brand is only sold at Dollar General, which is why I think a lot of people don't know about it, is because A, they just don't shop at Dollar General, or B, you don't have one by you. I believe they do have a website. I haven't shopped from there. I've always gone in store. But this primer is much like the Flower Beauty brand in that they have a few different types in each of these lines. So they have like a color correcting, they have an illuminating, they have a hydrating. Both of these brands have all of those. They're all great. I just happen to really enjoy hydrating primers because my skin is naturally a little bit dry. So I've only really purchased this one, but it is a great primer. I would say I have seen videos of people who have used the others, and they too really enjoy them. So I don't think you can go wrong, but I think with the brand Believe Beauty as a whole, you can't go wrong. I have their foundation. Their mascara is absolutely wonderful. It's a hidden gem. I also have their bronzer, amazing. Setting powder, awesome. The only thing I haven't found that I really like is a blush of theirs, but I haven't gone back recently to see what they have. But honestly, like their foundation, $5. Comes in a glass bottle. It has amazing application and staying power. You can't go wrong. So if you're ever out driving past a Dollar General and you normally wouldn't stop, I highly encourage you to take a little detour because you will find some amazing gems for literally next to nothing. Like one, probably eighth of the price that you would on anything else. But I digress. So last product is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So they came out with a second one of these. It's actually I believe like an acne version of it for acne prone skin. I don't have acne prone skin, so I probably won't pick that up. But this is an incredible dupe for the Tarte, the famous Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Primer. So basically, this just erases your pores. Both of them do, really. I actually prefer this one a little bit better than the Tarte primer. A little bit goes a long way. I really only use it in my T-zone. I tend to struggle with bigger pores like right under my eyes right here. And I will put on a little bit of it there, maybe a hydrating primer around the rest of my face, and this erases your pores. It is one of those primers where the second you put it on the skin, you see the noticeable difference. Like you see your skin, just the texture even out, smooths out. I can't believe that a product like this is so good, and you can get this for $9, where the Tarte Putty Primer, or the Tarte, let's see here, Clean Slate Timeless Primer, I mean, this is $30-some. And as far as like volume, I'm guessing, so this is, the Tarte is a ½ ounce, of course. e.l.f. is terrible at putting like names of things and like amounts on their brand, but I would say this is actually probably more than the Tarte one, and it does such a good job. So I really encourage you. e.l.f. has some great products out there. You know, they have some misses, but they have a lot of hits, and I really do like their primers. That's one thing that I use a lot of, that I would say fall in a lot of top 5 categories. So check them out, and definitely hit up Dollar General and try Believe Beauty. I'm sure you will fall in love with their foundation especially. But yeah, that's kind of all I have. I hope this video was informational for you, to kind of give you an idea. Like, you don't always have to spend big bucks on makeup in order to get the desired look that you're going for, or to make your makeup last all day, because Wisconsin seems to be in a heat wave right now. It's consistently in like the 80s and 90s, and I'm dying. But if you don't want your makeup to melt off your face, a couple of these would be really helpful for that. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I will get around to the second video in a little bit. All right, thanks guys, bye.